Reverend the chaplain to the university.
Let us pray. Veni Sancte Spiritus, replitorum corda fidelium, et tui amoris in ae signem accendi, qui per diversitatem linguarum cunctarum, gentes in unitate fidei congregasti. Amen.
Can I welcome all of you most warmly to this beautiful, beautiful evening in Aberdeen. I welcome the graduates, I welcome your families. We hope you have a very happy and good celebration. A good evening to everybody. Please, will you be seated? Mrs. Tibbets.
So, Pro-Chancellor, friends, family, supporters, honoured guests, and most importantly, you, the graduands. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Scottish University of the Year, the University of Aberdeen. So yes, today is a formal occasion, but I also encourage you to join in, okay? Show your appreciation as you see fit. It's your day, okay? So today is a day to celebrate the end of one stage in your life and the beginning of a new adventure. As such, it's going to provide you with a mixture of emotions, I'm sure. So, okay, relief. The last-minute deadlines, all those exams that you've had to sit, they're finally behind you. Although I've got to say, for those of you doing accountancy, I suspect a lot of you have got more exams in front of you, so sorry about that. Bit of anxiety maybe about what the future is going to hold for you as well, what's next. But we hope that for really today, it's all about celebration. It's all about the party. So who do we celebrate today? The support of friends and family, first of all. Those of you who are here today in person, that are following us on the live link as well, and those who can't be with us for whatever reason. They've been there for you, haven't they? They've been rooting for you, okay? They've been supporting you in a myriad of ways. I'm sure financially for some of you, but really more importantly, it's the emotional support that you've had. I bet they've been there when you've stumbled along the way. They've been giving you a right ticking off. You know, when the balance between the play and the study has gone a bit wrong. They were there for you, weren't they? Picking you up and putting you into the right direction. So I give to you your supporters. Would you like to say thank you? But secondly, I think this is an opportunity as well to celebrate your staff. Not just the people that you've seen stood in front of you at lectures and tutorials across the years, but the myriad of staff that are behind the scenes that have helped arrange today, and the people who are in the back offices, your student societies and societies, clubs, etc., that you've all been a part of. So really, would you like to stand up and give your support to all of your family and friends, all of the staff, and all of the people behind the scenes? Okay, thank you. But really, today is all about you, okay? It's not about everybody else, it's really about you. And really, what we want you to do is think about the different range of emotions that I suspect you're all going to be having. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be thinking about the future and wondering, are you going to be able to cope? Are you going to be able to make friends? What does the future hold? But what's interesting for us as staff is that we are humbled every year as we watch you come through. We watch you grow, we watch you develop. We know that students in front of us have gone through adversity. We are aware of physical challenges that students have had, mental health issues that some students have had, and they've overcome them, or at least they've tamed them enough that they're sitting here in front of you today and they have succeeded, they've got through. Some students have had to overcome family tragedy and bereavement as well. So they've struggled to grasp concepts. For those of you, accounting, Think about it. Double entry bookkeeping in second year. For those of you who are in business management, what were the concepts that you kind of struggled with all the way through? You've got past all of that. No doubt there's going to be more challenges ahead of you. You're going to have some funny stories to tell as well. And I'm sure you want to share them aplenty. That time that you, okay, maybe not today. Maybe you want to share some of those stories with family later on because it's not appropriate for us to share in the audience. But we certainly hope that you're going to look back at your time at university with affection, fondness, and hopefully with a wee bit of a smile as well. Your time has prepared you to step into the world with confidence. Being at university is so much more than just the degree. Yes, you've obtained subject-specific knowledge, but what have you learnt about you in these last 4 years? As staff, what we've learnt about you is that you've matured, that you've grown in confidence, you've overcome adversity, and we've watched you start friendships. Now, I would say hold on tight to those bonds of friendship over the years. It takes hard work to maintain them when you leave university. But looking back, it's really great to maintain them, so hold tight to those bonds of friendship. And I'd encourage you to spend a few moments as well thinking about what you've learnt about you. So I'm going to give you one last university exam. I want you to take hold of what you've learnt about you and think about taking that into the future. You're going to carry that quiet confidence out into this world beyond the university. But now, if you'll indulge me, I want you to think about a couple of those skills and personal characteristics that you have developed. Critical thinking, how often have you heard us talk about critical thinking? And the challenge that you're going to make to perceived wisdom. Critics would have us believe that a university degree has been devalued over the years. But I can tell you that the growth of the internet has meant that our academic expectations of you have absolutely exploded. And you know that, don't you? You know that you can no longer pop along to the library, read a few journal articles, comfortable in the knowledge that a librarian has worked out what the reliable sources are for you, and that they are the gatekeepers to that information. We expect you to be open to the global web. But the problem with that is that you now need to be able to wade through thousands of online articles, journals, and posts. You need to distinguish between opinion and fact. You need to be open to explore different sides of an argument, to weigh evidence, and to reach an opinion based on that evidence and your sound research. In short, to think critically. Now, in these turbulent times when there appears to have been a total rejection of the expert opinion, you chose to become experts. So as you move out of the university environment, I encourage you to take those skills in critical thinking out to that wider community, to debate whichever side you choose. But make no mistake, you have to do so. It takes courage to do that. So finally, so that we can get on to the main event of the day, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to remember that you may be moving on, but be assured you're always part of the University of Aberdeen family. Congratulations, good luck, and please keep in touch. Thank you.
Now, we had hoped that Her Excellency Sheikh Aisha from Qatar would have been able to be with us this evening and to have received an honorary degree. We heard this morning that she is unable to be with us because of anxiety about her husband's health. So we express our concern and our very best wishes. Brian, could you take these best wishes, please, to her and say that we are thinking of her and her husband, and we look forward to her coming back to Aberdeen. Thank you. Professor Bender, promoter of graduates. Thank you.
Domini Procurator, Domini Doctorus et Magistri et tota Universitas presento vobis hos candidatos examine probatus ad graduum doctoratus in philosophia promovendus.
Annuentis sonatu placet promovere.
Ascendant Borhan Abdullah.
Ego erat hortati quem sumi et potentissimi principis almae quic universitati implicimam endosserunt te in philosophia doctorem et magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium capitum hoc peleo orno quod ut felix fastunque sit deum optimum maximum precor. Well done.
Rod Mahmoud Al-Tal.
Et te creo.
Shan Lu.
Et te creo.
Wahida Shari.
Et te creo.
Sathesweren Uthma Paruthern.
Et te creo.
Item presento vobis hos candidatos examino probatos ad graduum magistratus in scientia promovendus.
Annuentis sonatu placet promovere.
Accendant Veronica Ferianchek.
Ego auctoritati quem sumi et potentissimi principes almae quic universitati implicimam endosserunt te in scientia magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium capitum hoc peleo orno quod ut felix fastunque sit deum optimum maximum precor.
Laura Ambos.
Et te creo.
Kalina Miloshiva.
Et te creo.
Yonata Sagola.
Et te creo.
Chen Yang Tan.
Et te creo.
Richard Walker.
Et te creo.
Tui Hua Sherry Yang.
Et te creo.
Altine Abdulin.
Et te creo.
Menge Dong.
Et te creo.
Claire Govera.
Et te creo.
Enene Okofo.
Et te creo.
Mira Sajwani.
Ete Creo.
Kai-Men Yang.
Ete Creo.
Item presento vobis hos candidatus examine probatus ad graduum magistratus in negotis administrandis promovendos.
Annuente sonatu placet promovere.
Extendant Ping Ni.
Ego acrotati, quam summi et potentissimi principes, amae quic universitati amplissimum adosserunt, te indigotis administrandis magistrum creo, id cuius rei testimonium capituum hoc pileo orno, quod ut felix vastunque sit, deum optimum maximum praequam. Well done.
Jinying Shao.
Ete Creo.
Tatiana Shugorova.
Ete Creo.
Hui-Min Yang.
Ete Creo.
Edna Epelu.
Ete Creo.
Mohammed Rami Halal.
Ete Creo.
Minerva Rodriguez Morales.
Ete Creo.
Item presento vobis hos candidatus examine probatus ad gradum magistratus in artibus liberalibus promovendus.
Annuente sonatu placet promovere.
Extendant Phoebe Watkiss.
Ego auctoritate, quam summi et potentissimi principes, amae quic universitati amplissimum adosserunt, te in artibus liberalibus magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium capituum hoc pileo orno, quod ut felix pastunque sit, deum optimum maximum praequam.
Qui honoris meruunt. Ascendant Fiona Harrison.
Ete Creo.
Kieran Moran.
Ete Creo.
Carolina Dutzkowitz.
Ete Creo.
Anna Gartside.
Ete Creo.
James McKeever.
Ete Creo.
Rebecca Van Leeuwen.
Ete Creo.
Melinda Molnar.
Ete Creo.
Vivian Nagy.
Ete Creo.
Olivia Arnott.
Ete Creo.
Usman Ashraf.
Ete Creo.
Emma Barclay.
Ete Creel.
Gary Boyne.
Ete Creel.
Callum Brash.
Ete Creel.
Andrew Davidson.
Ete Creel.
Michael Dunn.
Ete Creel.
Susanna Elliott.
Ete Creel.
Manu Gajar.
Ete Creel.
Angus Hunter.
Ete Creel.
Marta Jarslow.
Ete Creel.
Michael Johnston.
Ete Creel.
Maz Khan.
Ete Creel.
Shuyun Liu.
Ete Creel.
Isla McKenzie.
Ete Creel.
Martin Mayfield.
Ete Creel.
Tracy Naziba.
Ete Creel.
Songpek Ngamprukranit.
Ete Creel.
Michelle Pagaran.
Ete Creel.
Martina Polusova.
Ete Creel.
Anurag Rai.
Ete Creel.
Benjamin Rixenhain.
Ete Creel.
Ruth Simpson.
Ete Creel.
Rachel Stainfield.
Ete Creel.
India Stenhouse.
Ete Creel.
Yuan Chan.
Ete Creel.
Tuli Tovonen.
Ete Creel.
Altargana Serendembrel.
Ete Creel.
Shihao Wu.
Ete Creel.
Hannah McDowell.
Ete Creo.
Igor Pazajaglaga.
Ete Creo.
Jessica Brown.
Ete Creo.
Morena Albanese.
Ete Creo.
Bashir Al-Kabi.
Ete Creo.
Hassan Al-Mahmoud.
Ete Creo.
Hamed Al-Mari.
Ete Creo.
Lowa Bilal.
Ete Creo.
Douglas Bryden.
Ete Creo.
Agat Deglu.
Ete Creo.
Edward Eady.
Ete Creo.
Alexandre Grenville.
Ete Creo. Good. Well, we are now going to have a musical interlude, and Lisa Johnson is going to come forward to the front, and she will perform Carver Yows. And Lisa will graduate on Thursday with the degree of Bachelor of Music. She is a soprano, and she's performed as a soloist in many ensembles, including the University Chamber Choir, the Chapel Choir, the Aberdeen Vocal Ensemble, and the National Youth Choir of Scotland, and she has toured New York and Buckingham Palace. Thank you very much indeed. Professor Bender, promoter of graduands.
Item presento vobis hos candidatos examine probatos ad graduum magistratis in artibus liberalibus promovendus.
Annuentes sonatu placet promovere.
Extendant Eleanor Hawks.
Ego autoritate quam summi et potentissimi principes almaequique universitate amplissimam adosserunt, te in artibus liberalibus magistrum creo, in cuius rei testimonium capitum hoc pileo orno quod ut felix postumque sit deum optimum maximum precor. Well done.
Sholto Hunter.
Ete creo.
Tanita Ililiva.
Ete creo.
Fiona Ireland.
Ete creo.
Ewan Jennings.
Ete creo.
Andrew Kemp.
Ete creo.
Johan Leung.
Ete creo.
Jamie, Jamie McAloon.
Ete creo.
Justin McBrien.
Ete creo.
Dexter McKeating.
Ete creo.
Finn McPherson.
Ete creo.
Julie Martinson.
Ete creo.
David Peebles.
Ete creo.
Nadine Pisa.
Ete creo.
Abane Robertson.
Ete creo.
Pasha Sher.
Ete creo.
Rachel Shrigley.
Ete creo.
Daniel Smith.
Ete creo.
Alexandra Stashkevishut.
Ete creo.
Anna Strong.
Ete creo.
Vasily Veremchuk.
Ete creo.
Konstantin Zirkelbach.
Ete creo.
Daniel Casey.
Ete creo.
Maria Chamorro Santiago.
Ete Creo.
Francesca Chiaradria.
Ete Creo.
Francesca Fratini.
Ete Creo.
Victoire Gandin.
Ete Creo.
Christina Losi.
Ete Creo.
Fergus McKilligan.
Ete Creo.
Marta Marin Guigen.
Ete Creo.
Hannah Palmeus.
Ete Creo.
Bianca Pellegrini.
Ete Creo.
Alicia Hoincheka.
Ete Creo.
Christopher Kelly.
Ete Creo.
Nicola Duffy.
Ete Creo.
Finlay Eels.
Ete Creo.
Harriet Hendry.
Ete Creo.
Susan Ironside.
Ete Creo.
Alexander McDonald.
Ete Creo.
Elena Amigo Contreras.
Ete Creo.
Kieran Ellison.
Ete Creo.
Aneta Fortakova.
Ete Creo.
Cameron Lloyd.
Ete Creo.
Borislav Tomirkov.
Ete Creo.
Ursula Gabarzek.
Ete Creo.
Pietro Guitini.
Ete Creo.
Hillary McCall.
Ete Creo.
Caitlin Miller Mackay.
Ete Creo.
Sarah Ryak.
Ete Creo.
Sophia Rosa.
Ete Creo.
Henrietta Sakari.
Take Crail.
Patrick Clark.
Take Crail.
Alistair McConnell.
Take Crail.
Hannah McInnes.
Take Crail.
Lavisa Nimvik Stern.
Take Crail.
Ana Juncosa Montes.
Take Crail.
Pengyu Chen.
Take Crail.
Shan Cheng.
Take Crail.
Yoon Kong.
Take Crail.
Pai Ying Lee.
Take Crail.
Aishi Liu.
Take Crail.
Yan Liu.
Take Crail.
Adriana Luiska Winska.
Take Crail.
Xingwan Q.
Take Crail.
Songjin Yang.
Take Crail.
Si Zhu.
Take Crail.
Paul Hardman.
Take Crail.
Young Yu Chen.
Take Crail.
Yu Xing Chen.
Take Crail.
Jinglang Ding.
Take Crail.
Ruyua Li.
Take Crail.
Yuanlin Li.
Take Crail.
Kieran Ward.
Take Crail.
Anshun Wei.
Take Crail.
Hongyu Wu.
Take Crail.
Kei Shang.
Take Crail.
Suchi Zhang.
Take Crail.
Ding Cheng Zhou.
Take Creel.
Kirsten Murray.
Take Creel.
Scott Farquharson.
Take Creel.
Max Stobbs.
Take Creel.
Davina Prishkugun.
Take Creel. Professor Richard Wells.
Pro-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, graduates of 2019, it is an honour for me to say a final few words on this memorable and happy occasion. Please try not to be too dismayed that there is yet another speech before you are finally released to engage in your more intimate celebrations of success. I am allowed only 7 minutes to impart my messages of support and to offer my sincere congratulations to all our new graduates and your nearest and dearest. I will not delay your celebrations unduly, for today it is each of you who is, as Jose Mourinho once claimed, the special one. You will all be aware that it is a tradition to bring to the podium someone inspirational and wise at this stage of proceedings, to add an air of formality, a polymath, a visionary, a cerebral athlete. Today, you expected words of wisdom from a successful businesswoman, an entrepreneur who had succeeded in her chosen field and contributed to charitable works across Asia. Sadly for you, fate intervened and she was unable to join us. And hence, in this period of national and global austerity, I'm sure that you can understand that cuts have had to be made. So instead, an aging, cynical, and slightly grumpy chemist from Yorkshire stands before you. Nevertheless, I'm charged with the task of imparting some profound ideas with which to send you on your way in life, and to do so without recourse to plagiarism, without resort to cliches, or indeed to repetition, hesitation, or deviation. This is a tough call. It has all been said before by truly distinguished raconteurs and luminaries. I will do my best, but in return, I do not expect much I do not expect much from you. It would be disingenuous of me to do so, because when I recall sitting in the equivalent position to yourselves as new graduates a full 27 years ago, I can remember the pride and sense of satisfaction, together with the anticipation of the post-event celebrations, coupled with some feelings of trepidation about where I would find my first proper job. But absolutely nothing whatsoever of the speeches, apart from their unwelcome and tedious duration. You may feel some of that trepidation too. Indeed, I hope you do, as overconfidence can be dangerous in these challenging times. But I know for sure that through your own diligence and efforts, as well as the expertise of your many lecturers, some of whom are on the podium today and appreciate your expressions of gratitude, you are very well trained and well prepared for your first steps in your future career. Although I recognize that you're all well prepared to embark on such careers, still I hear senior colleagues commenting that graduates of today know far less than I did at their age, or even nowadays everybody gets a first-class degree. These colleagues, I'm glad to inform, are invariably wrong. They had far less knowledge at their stage at which you are now, fewer skills with which to tackle a far more complex job market. They simply cannot remember. Time plays tricks. I can be sure of that because I was there, and I know now how woefully unprepared I was. For example, I had done no group work, never submitted a single assessment based on joint research and study. Indeed, never made a presentation to my fellow students. All inconceivable now and all necessary for success in the modern world. To be fair, and indeed it frightens me to say this, Tim Berners-Lee had only just done the world the massive favour that was the invention of the World Wide Web in 1989. So what ideas did I possess about my own modest achievements, and what plans for my own future did I have at graduation in 1992? I can safely say, with the benefit of hindsight, I had no idea whatsoever. I like to think that as well as being proud of graduating, I appreciated how fortunate I was to have been given the opportunity to succeed, and that I was aware that it had only been possible through the foresight, generosity, and unstinting support of others. Family, friends, teachers, even political decision makers who had made it possible for some of my generation to study at university. After all, very few of us are fully self-sufficient in life, and despite socio-political improvements in some areas, huge inequalities still exist in our society. We should have no doubt that many talented individuals with academic potential and much to offer do not have the same opportunities to flourish intellectually and socially from which you and I have benefited hugely. It would be inconceivable for some to have completed with you and be sitting where you are now because the support simply has not been there for them. Indeed, I believe in some ways it has become more difficult for some sections of society than it was when I was a student. What did I think looking forward? Did I have a life plan? No. And if you have one figured out, then my sincere congratulations and good luck. However, for most, there is a need to recognize and to be ready to grasp opportunities as they arise, whilst at the same time keeping an eye on the marathon ahead rather than just the sprint. Whilst it may be true that individuals make their own opportunities, at least to some extent, serendipity and personal circumstances generally play a part too. Once again, mentors and role models come to the fore, at least they did for me. But even with all the support, personal effort counts for something too, and perseverance pays. Very little of true value comes easily. So we've seen massive changes, mostly for the good, and so will you, of course. It's impossible for you to predict what life and society may be like 20 years hence, but as graduates from an excellent ancient university with which 5 Nobel laureates have been associated, you'll be well placed to shape your future careers over the decades to come. Your own parents and guardians, teachers and mentors have done their job so far. From now, you will be increasingly, but I doubt ever totally, independent. You will make huge impact. For some, you may start your own businesses. For others, it will be imparting your knowledge and experience, or through many making discoveries by further research or by other contributions in your personal and professional lives, whatever course you follow. Some will make a lot of money, others less so. But what I urge all of you is go out and make a difference. Whatever route you take, you will make mistakes on the way, as have I, but the trick, of course, is to learn from them. So, to conclude, be proud of your achievements. Acknowledge the support you've been given. Work hard. Learn from your mistakes. Look to the future and fight to correct inequalities and enjoy it all. You only get one chance after all. I'm confident that you will continue to be a credit to this great university. In finishing, I do not think there can be better advice than that given by Miles Jr. to the graduates of Illinois Wesleyan University. I say to you, go out into the world and do well. But, more importantly, go out into the world and do good. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your evening, but go out into the world and do good.
Richard, thank you. Now, please, may I ask you all to stand and to join with me in singing God Save the Queen. The Reverend, the Chaplain to the University.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind always be at your back. May the rains fall softly upon your fields, and may the sun shine warm on your face. And until we meet again, may you be held in the palm of God's hand. Amen.